Audio test. Hello, welcome to the channel The Fifth Guardian, where we are player of games. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, and it's another Real Racing Free session. Friday afternoon, Friday the 30th of August, just approaching 2:30. It's actually 2:25 p.m. here in the UK. It's not a bad day outside. Relatively sunny. Probably best to be out there than in here, to be fair. But never mind. Here we are. So got quite a lot to go through in terms of what's been going on. So let me just share my iPad screen. There we go. Okay. So first off, obviously I won the first Formula One car on Tuesday. So that opened up the 2024 Champion Series event. And as I said at the time, I was close to completing all completing the daily allowance in terms of dollars earned. So I didn't get very far. I think I got up to 5%, and I reckoned at best I'd be earning 33% a day from Wednesday and Thursday. That's proven to be about right-ish. I have done some racing this morning, so I'm at 70%. What I've got left on dollars is only around about 23,000, but I think that should be enough to take me above 75% and earn an additional 19 gold. So we're going to do that first. Now, when I finished the live stream on Tuesday, I had, in terms of gold, 1,275. So I've done pretty well to get it up to 1,458. And so that was partly due to getting my time trial reward. I didn't get 50 gold. I did only get 25. Obviously, opening the game on a daily basis, you get rewards. So I did get 20 gold yesterday. I have been obviously earning gold from that Formula One event that opened following me getting the car on Tuesday. But what's actually going on at the moment? So obviously you can get up to 20 gold from playing videos. I'm not going to do that today, but I just want to make people aware that if you play this game, in the Earn Now section, at the moment there's an offer on. So literally all you do is you carry out the actions, and it could be as simple as just going to a website and it gives you a gold. Well, you can earn double the amount at the moment. So for every action completed, you get twice the amount of gold. So I've been earning quite a bit of gold that way at the moment. And, you can spend 10, 15 minutes and you've got 20 gold onto your list. So the other thing I'm going to do after the Formula One is I'm going to upgrade this car to 100%. So there are 3 areas of upgrade that are available to me. and it's going to cost, I think it's 159 in total. In terms of the event that this car is in, I've completed it to 100%, but I will be able to unlock the exclusive series. And in the exclusive series, I'll get back 75 gold once I've completed it. So again, I think it's worthwhile doing, especially as there isn't an event on. Now, in regards to events, if I scroll all the way to the end, sorry if you can hear the ice cream van in the background there. Both flashback events were never available to me to do. One's still showing as new, and I think that's supposed to open on Tuesday. I'm not going to be able to do it because I've got both cars and I've completed both events previously. That, as I said, that's unique to this update, and Real Racing 3 have confirmed that's actually a bug. I've not had any rewards come through from them yet, so I'm still sort of waiting on that. On the front screen, I'll just put my mouse on it. There's this Interlagos Interlude early access. So there's a new race coming, effectively a new Grand Prix lap becoming available. Effectively, it's the Brazilian Grand Prix, but you can get it early if you buy it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not for in-purchase bits within the game. I've never actually bought anything within the game. I've always played within the if you like, the rules of the game in terms of earning my gold, earning my R dollars, earning my M dollars, and never sort of like purchasing anything. So I'm not going to do that at all if it requires me putting my hand in my pocket and spending some money, because I'm not going to do that. Once though I've updated the Porsche 911 GT3, I'll do some exclusive racing, and then I'll do the time trials, and finally I'll do the online gaming. So probably got a couple of hours of activity ahead. So let me just pause my camera. Back in 1 second. There we go. Right, let's get on with it. Let's get a drink first. Let's get on with it. So, into motorsports, into F1, 2024 Champion Series. I'm at 70%. My car should be surfaced. I'm going to do the autocross. I reckon I'll still do all right. I have noticed there are more and more scores being recorded by actual players as opposed to the computer opponent. But let's see how we get on. Okay, there we go. Well, we're 31 and I've done it in 29 seconds. So that's another first. So I reckon this will take me up to at least 72%. I've only taken $4 and a bit thousand M dollars. There we go. So we're top. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Put that up to there. 73%. So I reckon I only need another race to complete to get to 75%. So let's do the next one, the speed record. So I've got to beat 200 and, well, it's as good as 212 there. Let me just have a think about this. Where is the fastest part of the track? Okay. I think it is halfway around the track. Yeah, it's that there's a long straight just after this corner coming up. So what I'll do is once I'm on that long straight, I'll make sure no auto braking kicks in, and that should give us enough speed to the end of the next turn to beat 212. So I'm up to 190 already. I am approaching the end of that straight. There we go. Done it. I'm going to crash though. Am I going to crash? No. There we go. Right. Well, so that's that challenge done. 212. It looks about that's as fast as the car can go in that straight. It could go faster if I'd upgraded it all the way, but again, you've got to upgrade as little as possible to get the maximum return, because obviously gold is always a premium. Now what I will do is I will make sure that I use up all my M dollars. Once I've done that, I'll show you what I've been working on in terms of other Formula One cars, in terms of upgrading them to 100% and thus release another series. So there we go. First, 10,000. Got 8,000 left. So I'm tempted just to leave that car as is, not to do any more, so long as I get my 75%. There we go. I've said before, when you go past like a percentage and you get bonus M dollars, that doesn't count towards your daily allowance of M dollars that you can win. So there we go, 75%, and gold I'm at 1,477. So thinking about the car that we're going to upgrade to 100%, the Porsche 911 GT3, I think that's going to be 159 gold in total. So I'm still going to be well over 1,300. So that's good. Let me just have a quick look and see which track it is. Now I reckon I'm going to get 10,000 M dollars for the time trial on the Italian Grand Prix track. So that's means I'll lose at least 3,000 M dollars. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that where it is then. And then just to complete the M dollars, I'm going to go to home and I'm going to go into the daily races. The head-to-head, I think, will be around about 8,000. So I'm going to do one of those just to finish off the M dollars. And that again just means I'm maximizing my earnings on the daily allowance of M dollars. Hopefully doing it in the minimalist way possible. Okay, there we go. Now I have come across another little bug actually, thinking about it. Not to do with Real Racing 3, just one of the things that I've got to sort. In the same way I had all those problems with my camera. I have been. I normally play the game without sound, but I was hoping to do the car effects at least to show through, just to generate that. And before the stream, I got that set up and it was working. But every time I do a stream through the studio function, I think it only allows me to select one audio piece, which is obviously the mic. And so for some reason, it mutes the iPad, and that's even though I've got this on the iPad turned up. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. I'll have a look at that in the background. I've set up a testing channel just to test my live streams, make sure, you know, when I come to do one like this, I actually know what I'm doing and everything's okay. So that's something that I'll test in the background and hopefully have that sorted out in the next couple of streams. So as you saw there, I've hit my N dollar target. I can't earn any more N dollars. There's no point in doing any racing in the motorsports section. So that's good. Just to go in though, so you'll see that my motorsports percentage has gone up because it was at 62%. It's now at 63%, which is similar to what it was before I had the update applied. I reckon I might get close to 64% because under Formula One, to come tomorrow, I've still got things to do here. So I'll do that. But it's only 2 laps. That's not too bad at all. I'll get that done and I'll take that up to 100%, and then we'll see what's left with the sections that are currently unavailable to me. But I've also been working on the 2019 Formula One cars and getting them fully upgraded. So I've only got one left to do, and it's currently standing at 33 updates done and only 3 more to do. So if we just go in and have a look at this car, I've got 1 in the body section, which is almost 500,000, and 2 in the tyres and wheels, with the next one being 368,550. So they are big updates, and if you consider your allowance is only 250,000 dollars per day, you've effectively got to be, I think I've got to be earning 6 days worth to be able to fully upgrade that. And I've probably got to be careful in terms of when the next Formula One event is, which if I go into season 4 and I scroll across, the next Formula One, okay, 16 days away. So yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So that's one coming up then. I might even do it on Tuesday because I'm not entirely sure if there's an event going to be free on Tuesday, because the event that should be released is this one here, which is technically marked as being completed by me. But we'll see. We'll see on Tuesday. Right, so let's upgrade the Porsche 911 GT3 2019, was it? So drivetrain, 57. Suspension, 51. Exhaust, 51. There we go. Let's go to the exclusive series. Let's dive in. Now, for those that haven't seen this stream before, whenever I upgrade a car to 100%, I go into its config and I always change the paint to candy to this horrible purple color. Because then when I'm using the game and I see a car that it is saying that I need to use and it's purple, then I know it's 100% upgraded without even looking. The other thing I like to do, if it's available to me, which it is, okay, so let's just unlock that. We go to the rims and I go to HRE. I select those rims. Nice garish yellow and purple. There we go. Right. Now it's got the livery that I prefer when the car's at 100%. So again, another tactic that I do, because the car's at 100%, all the tiers have opened up. So to get to 50%, it's only 25 gold. So it's 10 gold at 25%, 15 gold at 15%. But I can do that just by, whoops, the daisy, doing the speed snaps, the autocrossers, the drag racers, the head-to-heads, because they're shorter individual races. So you use less less of your durability. So it means I can get more races in, get closer to the 25% and 50%, literally without having to service the car. I will need to service it, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So the autocross should be relatively straightforward, I think, at this stage. This car obviously been out a long time, so there might be some decent scores that's been recorded by other actual players as opposed to computer opponents. That's showing 33, so I reckon I'm going to do this quite easily. There we go. Really easy. 28 seconds compared to 33 seconds. All right. Okay, so speed snap. This one, yeah, look at it. Turn 117. I should do this quite easily. There you go, 130. Another first. So I've done 2 races and I've got first in both. I wonder if that's going to put me at 4%. Am I earning about 2% per race? No, 3%. Oof. So it is going to take a bit of doing this one. So there's a drag race. Let's get the drag race. Now, what I tend to avoid doing are the hunter ones. Reason being is for some reason on the hunter ones, there's normally a time recorded by an actual player that you will struggle to beat. It's funny how it goes. Like the autocrossers, you blow them out the water, but the hunter ones are really quite hard to overtake. So what I tend to do with that is I just drop the iPad off the internet, and then you just get computer opponents to compete against. There you go. Final one. See if we can get as close to launching at the green. There we go. Let's see if we can get our. So that was late. That was perfect. That was perfect. That shift was perfect. Yeah, nice and easy again. So hopefully this is 5%, and then if it's 5%, we've got a marker how many races we need to get before we get to 25%. 5%. So we've got to do another 12. Yeah. I'm going to not do the speed record just yet. I'm going to avoid the hunter. I like head-to-heads. I'm doing the head-to-head. Go. Give me one moment. Let me just go into settings. Yeah. Strange. Worry about that another time. There we go. Already passed him. Took that corner out. 60, 70, 80 yards ahead, 90. Oh, it's a short track as well. So this will be really nice and easy. And obviously it doesn't impact the durability that's left in my car as much. There we go. So towards the end of the stream, what I'll do is I'll talk about what's coming up as well, because there's a lot coming up, both in terms of real racing events, in terms of video logs for my US 2024 trip. I've also got some trips planned in September, October to UK parks and also European parks. I'm looking to go to those parks that have got new roller coasters, but I'll say more towards the end of the stream on that. So lots coming up. Skip the video. Another autocross. Now I have got the engineer, which allows for free servicing, or so I'm thinking of doing one of the very long events, one of the races that has like multiple laps, one of the longest laps, which will obviously be on the furthest right, and turning on the engineer for that because he's free to use, and that should mean I'll get an additional couple of percent without wasting any durability. So I might do that next. So this one's a bit close. So 51, oof, less than a second ahead, I'd say I was there. 51.925. I did finish first, but how close was I? Yeah, 0.4 of a second. So they are getting better. Skip the video. Don't want to do any of those. So like, I'll just go all the way down here. Oh, Le Mans, 24 hours. So that's a long one. So that's like a 3.5. I think that'll be a 14-minute race. Oh, let's go back down here. Not to that one. Let's do the speed record. Okay. So I'm going to, again, turn off brakes, assist. And let's crack on all the way to the end. There we go, already done it. Put that back on. So again, that was relatively easy. I didn't need to rely on my other little thing that I do, which is to, from the start line, reverse all the way back. So you're already at some speed when you cross the start line. making it easy to set that highest top speed. But I didn't even need to do that this time. Oh, doesn't handle that well, does it? Or is it just my bad driving? Column A, column B? Anyway, the point being is that we've done this one. So it was at 7%. Has it shifted at all? Right, I'm gonna do the Le Mans, you know. I'm gonna turn them all on. I'll show you what I mean by that. So skip the video, 11%. I've not been paying attention, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11%. Okay, that's not too bad. It's almost 2% per race. So I'm going to do the Le Mans, I think. Suzuka's only 7. Yeah, so Le Mans is the longest. Switch on engineer because he's free, so high and out. So that basically means if I win, it's effectively a free race. There's no impact to my durability of the car of that race. Hiring the agent, so that's double fame. And as you may have seen, I'm pretty close to achieving the next level on fame. So that'd be, I think it's 6. I'm up to 64 gold. So I'll get double the amount if I win. So let's give this a go. This might be quite hard. Yeah, there's quite a few actual races, as opposed to computer opponents. Come on. That's it. Steady, steady. Down the outside. Ooh. 9th. Now, 2 of those cars have got away, so we've got to try and catch them up now. I'm in 5th. So I can't catch them on long straights. They can hold their own on long straights, but hopefully I'll be able to catch them on corners. So I'm in 5th and I've got 4 laps. So 1 car per lap. Let's see though if we can get them all in on this lap. Oh, that's terrible. I went the wrong way. I should have gone down the other side of the car. Never mind. I'll get him this time. Which way am I going to go? Left or right? I'm going to go left. That's better. On the tail of this one. So I've got 3 cars to overtake and 3.5 laps to go. I still can see everyone in front of me, so that's good. It's not brilliant though. Let's do it. Let's catch him right on the tail. Not proving to be brilliant in the corners. And back markers won't come into effect, I don't think, on this particular lap. So I've got to overtake them through my own perseverance and speed. And we are catching. I don't think I'm going to get him. Okay, now we've got him. We're in his slipstream. Let's stay there. We can still see the other 2 cars in front as well. Let's see if we can get third before the start of the second lap. There you go. There you go. That's done it. So we're in third. 2 cars to overtake. 3 laps to do it in. But this is the longest lap in this race, Le Mans, and it is going to be close to 3.5 minutes. That might even be over. And I am going to, in fact, it's just going to be over, but I am going to catch second place. Come on. Second place. There we go. There we go. So I reckon I can get this. Right. Stay on him at least. I'm not actually drafting him though, so I'm obviously just a little bit too far back. But I'm confident I can win this now. There we go. Right. Let's slide out. Overtake him. But he'll probably overtake back. No. Let's see if we can stay ahead then. Okay. Just pause that there just for a second. There we go. Right. Let's carry on. So we're ahead. We haven't finished the second lap yet, and we've got 2 more laps to do. We're not pulling away at the moment, but I'm confident we can win this. And we'll get a good fame boost, and we won't lose any durability. So the managers for $R, and I don't really care about $R. Just got too many $R as it is. Too many $R and not enough gold and not enough M dollars. Okay. Here we go. He's catching me again. Yeah. They're all bunching up behind me, so I'm confident I can win, but it's not going to be as easy as just flying away. Come on. Oh. And again. So at the end of the second lap, he's only 50 yards behind me, so it's I think it's all to play for. Let me just have a look in the mirror. Yeah, it's 2 of them there, chomping at the bit. My lap was faster this time, mainly because the second lap you're not starting it from a standing start, so still 3 minutes 25 seconds though, so it is a long lap. Okay, there we go. Push it forward. Right, we are at least breaking into having a bit of a gap now, close to 200 yards ahead. It should be all right. Yeah, definitely. I'm not pulling away in the straights. I'm pulling away in the chicanes and the corners. I don't mind that. That's fine. We are nevertheless quite a bit ahead now, close to 250 yards. Just see him in the distance there. Hmm. Feeling a bit tired this afternoon. I don't know why. Right, come on. Let's get to 250 yards ahead. Yeah, he's staying in touch. He's Doctor Periwinkle. I do think that's one of the computer opponents. But yeah, I'm struggling to pull away. But at least we've only got one more lap after this, so that's okay. Mm. Oof. Not good. Not good. Ugh. I can't pull away from him. Hmm. Right, can we pull away now? 200 yards. Can we get to 250? Short answer to that? No. Ugh. 240 yards ahead. Final lap. Excuse me. 210, 220, 250. There we go. Come on. Now let's go. 300 yards. Come on. Surely now. Yeah, it's disappearing. Hmm. So, round that sort of chicane. And now I'm not 400 yards ahead. Ugh. Put that there. Can we do this? Again, under 200 yards. It's a tough race. It's not easy, this one, by any means. Not a guaranteed win. I'm confident I can do it, but it's touch and go because they're not. I'm not pulling away from them. They're catching me on the straights, and I'm only holding my own in the corners and chicane. So, um, yeah. So if at one point I was over 400 yards, I'm not. I'm not that now. There we go. Final part of the lap. Just a minute to go. God, I'm really tired playing this particular lap. I think my eyes going. Ugh. I do find sometimes the Le Mans races are boring. If you consider there is a race in here somewhere, that's 10 laps of Le Mans, which is like it's almost half an hour for one race. That's a long time in a computer game. 30 minutes individual race. Anyway, we're about there. We're about there. As I said, I haven't pulled away. He's not getting any. In fact, he's catching me up now as well. I did do it though. Oof. So that was close. So that's yeah, manager bonus times. Oh, this will be interesting. I might not get the fame today, but I reckon it sets it up to get it tomorrow. But we'll see. That'll be more gold. Let me just have a look at the calendar because I'm sure. Yeah. So the event on where is it? There it is. Yeah. So the event on Tuesday, the 3rd. On no, it's not. So track day Monza SP1, which is the event I've already got, is apparently on. It gets released on Sunday, but it won't be available for me. So I think on Tuesday I will do a live stream. So Tuesday the 3rd. But I'm not going to buy the Interlagos interlude. Instead, what I'll do is I'll make sure that the other Formula One, I think it's the Haas from 2019, that gets up. I make sure that's upgraded to 100%, releasing the event for that particular car. Okay, so that's done. 12%. Let's go back down here now. Speed record done. I'm not going to do the Hunter. I will do the head-to-head. Let's just have a look at how much durability got. So we've still got quite a bit to go yet. So and we're at 12%. So we won't. I don't think we'll need to service it until I get to 25%. But what I might do is when it needs servicing, I'll do the time trials, and I'll turn off the internet and I'll do the endurance, and that might push us really close to 50%. I mean, it's only 25 gold, but up to 50%, but that's fine. If it's 75 in total, so that still leaves another 50 gold to get. So I think by doing this to 100% will definitely help in terms of getting that fame up to the next level, which will on its own deliver 64 gold. I think it's up to at the moment. So that's not to be sniffed out at. And as I said, I think on a weekly basis, I play enough of the game that I get a fame update, if not every week, every 10 days. predominantly from making sure I earn the $250 on a daily basis, which again, if you do it right, you can typically do that in 40 minutes tops. There's not a lot of investment of time required. There we go. Head to head one, up to 14% maybe. 14%, hopefully. Come on. So close to that fame as well. Ugh. Skip the video. 14%. Don't do the hunter. Let's do the speed snap. So 202 miles I need to get to. Oh, right, okay. I know this one. Just slow round the corner and then just get your foot down. Go as fast as you can. I tend to just glide so that then when I come out of it, I'm up the top here. There you go. 202. 202. Got 20 miles per hour to get. I think I've done it. Ooh, that's going to be close. Oof, 202. Woo-hoo. There we go. 202 miles per hour against 201.94. So that was pretty close, to be fair. But that's another one down. So 16%. Skip the video. 16%. 16%. So let's do the drag race. So at 54 minutes ish, we've got almost 25%. Come on. Ooh. Definitely getting harder. Go. Get that green on the... Go. 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 There we go. So, got at least second. It is proving to be difficult and close, or the very least close, if not difficult. Yeah, we're not catching this one. Oh, just. That was very close. So definitely getting tougher. Okay, what's next? Skip video. 18%. We'll do the autocross. What, 50 seconds maybe, is it? 40.8. So I've got to do it quicker than 40 seconds, effectively. Key's just going to be not sliding at this bit. There we go. Oh, round it. We're in. We're good. "28 seconds." I was just back there. Am I going to do? Oh, I'm don't think I'm going to do it. 38, 39. No, I'm not. No. Second, 41.77. So the first had a really good time. Whoever King Kong 11 is. I'll not worry about doing that, just getting it down to first. I'll just carry on. So I'm at 19%. So I'll do both the speed snap and head to head from this tier. And that should mean we're not too far off getting 25%. Speed snap. So if we slow down here so that we can accelerate out that corner, is that enough to get up to that speed? No, nowhere near. We're starting to struggle, aren't we? Second, though. Second. Nowhere near first, though. Almost 2 miles per hour slower. Again, I'll move on. Not worry about that just yet. Go to head. I do like head to heads. It's very rare I don't win on a head to head. Come on, let's do it. Oh. Whereas that little skid there would have cost me on an autocross, possibly a speed snap. Doesn't seem to be impacting me on this head to head. Oh, good grief. What happened there? I forgot to. There we go. Right on my tail. There he is. This is not easy, but we've done it nevertheless. Excuse me. Sorry. Right. So let me just do a quick check on things. Okay. There we go. Right. Go back to the stream. There we go. Perfect. So the other part of the channel that I was going to move on to, which I've just not had the time to with all the stuff that I've got going on, was the watcher of movies bit. Now, not really associated directly with that, but I have been a member of Cineworld for quite a long time now, 10 years or so. So how Cineworld works is you pay a monthly fee, and then you can go to the cinema as many times as you like to any Cineworld. I think the only exception is ones in London, because they're obviously cost a lot more being the centre of London. But literally, you can get where I live. The nearest one is in this entertainment complex, which is just around the corner from Meadowhall, and they have a big IMAX screen there. I do like watching films on IMAX, but with the state of the movie industry as it is, they've had loads of strikes. They've stopped production on lots of films, and the films that do come out are absolutely rubbish. So it's been less and less that I've been wanting to go to the cinema to see a film when it comes out, which obviously means the value of a monthly subscription when you're not using it becomes less and less. So I've cancelled it because I didn't feel I was getting my money's worth. And as a test, I went to a new local cinema that's recently opened up to see what it was like. And it's not as big in terms of obviously something like the IMAX, but you sit closer to the screen, which is a digital screen. So it feels like it's still engrossing you and it's taken over the whole of your view. So it still feels like quite an engrossing experience. So yeah, I've cancelled my Cineworld membership after such a long time, simply because the volume of films coming out is lower. Could I have got that? That's another second. No, I'm 4 miles per hour behind him, so no. So yeah, volume of films dropped, the quality of the films dropped. I had to cancel it. I might still go to Cineworld though if like they've got a big movie out and it's on IMAX. I'll just pay the individual price. I won't always go to Cineworld. I think if it's just a normal film, I might just give my local film local cinema a go now. It's effectively brand new. There we go. So yeah, watch this space. If I start doing some watch a movie stuff, we'll see. I don't know when I'm going to fit in though, to be fair, but we'll find out. So we're at 24%. Drag Race should take us over 25%, and that should mean some gold. And we are just over an hour into the stream. Okay. Oh, that was a bad shift. Hello. Hello, Christopher Bear. Hi, Chris. Welcome to the stream. It's going okay. The game's going okay. But Friday afternoon, drinking it with a bit of pop, it's going okay. Beetlejuice looks okay, if not original. Yeah, do you know, right, let me tell you my problem with movies nowadays. Why can't they do anything original? Just do something original. I'm so fed up of doing going to the cinema and it's a rehash of a film that's already existed. You just don't get it anymore. So I'm not even excited about seeing Beetlejuice. I was never a big fan of the original, to be fair. It's okay. Am I going to do it? Oh, so close there. So yeah, I'm in two minds. But the point is, Beetlejuice is probably one of the better movies coming out there, which again for me just suggests the state of the industry. One of the things I was thinking of doing in terms of movie reviews, I wasn't going to do any new movie reviews at all, but I thought it would be quite funny to effectively, when a film's coming out, like look at what came out a couple of weeks back, Alien Romulus. Do so we got second there as well. Do a review of Alien the original. I reckon I could literally look at the schedule of all films coming out and go, right, that's a copy of this film, so review the original. That's a copy of this film, so review that. I mean, nothing's coming out anymore that's in any way, shape, or form original. You get them once or twice, but it's rare. So if I do start kicking on with the watch or movies stuff, it will be of films that have gone, but I'll schedule it based on today's schedule. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see on that one. So 25%. I've done. I've I've got 10 goals, so we're now up to 1328. Let's crack on and see if we can get to 50%. But you'll notice now I'm getting a lot of seconds. I'm not. I'm not really getting a great deal of firsts. So let's do the autocross. Right, let's see if we can get up to 50%. I reckon I can get up to 50% before I need to service the car. That's what I'm aiming for. And I think I can do that because there's still quite a few tiers left that will have autocrossers and snaps in, speed snaps in, and those sort of things, some of the smaller events. And then when I'm close to having to service the car, I'll do a long race, take it so that it needs servicing, but then I'll just turn off internet access on my iPad and I'll do the endurance races, and I'll also do the time trials. And I'm pretty confident that'll take me. Or mind you, look at that, we're pretty close now. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that'll take me close to 50%. Let's see if we can work this out. If I do need to service the car. So what have we got? We've got a speed snap, a head to head, an autocross. So that's 3, and a head to head. So there's 5 there, but I haven't got enough. Durability left. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the Suzuka, have it drop below where I need to service the car, and then I'll do a service. So I will need to service it. Never mind. But we'll do a big race now. This one might be a bit of fun because this car feels like it's terrible in the corners. It just slides. At least when I'm driving it. Right. We're up to 13th, 12th, 10th, 9th, 7th. So we're in 7th. We've got 6 cars to overtake and 7 laps to do it in. I think we've got this one in the bag. Oh, 7th, 6th. Got a few people watching now. So hello, everyone. So we're up to 5th. Still got the best part of at least 6 laps to do. 4 cars to overtake. It's looking good. Now this corner, I think for this car is horrible. Yeah. But there we go. We're around it. Back markers might come into play on this race because we are quite ahead now of the cars that are behind us, and I reckon there's a possibility of catching and effectively overlapping, lapping those cars. And the thing I find normally when I'm playing this game and there's cars to be lapped, the computer opponents especially are terrible at overtaking the back markers. I don't know why, but they are. Look at that. See what I mean? The back end just gives. Oh. Oh. There we go. So up to 3rd, and I'm only on the second lap. So I think I've got this in the bag. But this car isn't brilliant in the corners on this. Well, that's a nicely decorated car. Some person took a lot of time to decorate that car, didn't they? Bless. Oh, get him on the inside, I reckon. Ugh, no. I'm still confident I can win this, though. I'm in fourth place after 2 laps, and I've got 5 laps to go effectively. So it's looking good. Not looking bad at all. There we go. Second. Oh, no, third, sorry. 2 more cars to overtake, 5 laps to do it in. 1:44.77. So let's see. Oh no, obviously I've already lost it. Look at that. Never mind. So I'm gonna, after completing this, I'm going to not. I'm not going to service it straight away. Actually, I'll do the endurance and the time trials with the internet access on my iPad turned off. So still third. Sometimes, like when you after going around this bend, you can see whether or not you're going to catch the back markers because they're just going under the bridge. So I can see on the map normally if there's a car. Yeah, no, there isn't any. It's a little bit hard to see, to be fair, but I can't see any. Well, I'll tell you what, we do catch up on that corner. We've overtaken quite a few cars on that corner, so we've got another 4 laps to do. So we should be all right. We should be all right. We're in third still. We can still see the 2 cars ahead. I just need to brake earlier for this. There you go. That's it. Obviously, hitting the car in front is all part of the game. There we go. Into second, easily into second. And we've got Dr. Periwinkle ahead. So that's another computer opponent. Yeah, I fancy I'll win this one quite. Well, I say easily. I don't think so. I'm not overly impressed with this car, to be fair. Especially in the corners, it definitely slides out. Not as good as the Rimac Nevera from last week. That was awesome, that car. Round the corner. Into second still. 3 laps to go after this. If I'm good, I reckon I'll catch this car up on that corner coming up. And then I think we'll get him on the next lap. There we go, you see, look. I don't know what it is, but they struggle with that corner, all the opponents. So that's 4 laps down, 3 laps to go, 1 car to overtake. I'm going to brake now a little bit earlier than what I've been doing. There you go, that's better. Oh, still lost the back end. Still lost the back end. There we go. We've got this. So having completed the Formula One Challenge in Real Racing 3 on Tuesday, and it was the Monza Grand Prix. It is actually the Monza Grand Prix this weekend in real life. So I'll be watching that, hopefully, down the pub, I think. I like a good Formula One race, and they are definitely getting interesting now that all the teams seem to have caught up with each other. And it's a good test because Monza's a fast circuit, so it will be interesting which teams come out on top there. So I'll look forward to that over the weekend. Look, see, there you go. I've caught the car up. I've got to get him now. I've got 2 laps to do it in. I can't see how I don't do it. Ooh, just inside there. I've got him. Got him. Yes, there you go. That was actually quite clean for me as well. That was pretty good. There we go. So we didn't need the back markers to slow the other cars down. We did manage to do it in the laps. It will be interesting if we do catch back markers. I do seem to have got a better handle of this car now that I've been around the lap a few times. Its grip isn't the best, so it does slide around, which I think just means you've just got to brake into the corners a little bit earlier. You can then accelerate out. Now, with 2 laps to go, let's see what my lap times are like. So I think the fastest I'd seen was a 144.77. So let's see if we can go quicker than that. So 144, can we do it? I think we can, I think we're going to be a lot quicker. So that's a 143. Now let's see if we can go even quicker than that. There we go. Braking just a little bit early seems to help. She's not sliding out as she was. It's final lap. Let's see if we can put in a fastest lap. I reckon I'm going to be close to that fame target as well. So it's all looking good. Go round, in we go. There you go. $100, $200. Just got not mess this corner up. There you go, nice and easy. Brake into it, accelerate out of it. There you go. Perfect. Last straight. So was it 140? It was a 143, wasn't it? Can we get any better than that? I don't think so, is my honest answer to that. No back mark was caught. 142, so we're a little bit slower. That's not bad. 12 minutes that race. That's as long as the Le Mans. Oh, here we go. That is getting close. All right. So I'm not going to surface it. What I'm just going to do now is I will just minimize this off screen, and then I'll turn off my Wi-Fi on my iPad, and then go back in. Oh, hello. Had a problem here. 1 second. The screen has frozen on my iPad. Right, there we go. So let's. Oh, broken it. 1 second, guys. Let's do that. Up into there. Let's close that down. Oh, broken it. Oh no. Um, 1 second. Oh, of course. I can't turn the Wi-Fi off when I'm using. Yeah, idiot. That's why I've broken it. So what I need to do then is if I go to. That's probably why it broke before. That's why it got stuck in this on the screen. However, there's a way around that because what I can do is go to there, and then what I'll do is so a change of plan. Then what I'll do then is I'll service the car. No, I won't service the car. No, bring it back on screen. What I'll do is I'll do the time trials. So we're at 29%. So I've got 3 time trials. When the car's at 100%, you can do the time trials as many times as you like, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's get them done. So I need 21%, effectively 12 races. But I'll show you what I mean with the endurance, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do very well on the endurances with a car that's not at 100%. Whereas doing a car that's needing servicing in terms of time trials, it just means you set a slower lap. It honestly doesn't matter what lap you set for a time trial in these sort of events, and so you'll just get a completion, like first place, the moment that you've completed one lap. So for me, it doesn't matter that your car's not its durability is at the lowest it can be. So there we go. Time trial done. Car's done it in probably one of the slowest times possible. But I still get that equivalent to a first place. Skip the video. There you go. You see, nice and easy. So what we got next? The Red Bull ring. Let's do the same again. We'll give the endurance a go, but what I'm expecting is I won't be able to get first. Bit dumb on my part, thinking I could turn off the Wi-Fi when it's using it for AirPlay. Rookie error. So I might just have to complete them off. I wonder what would happen if I turn on airplane mode, if that breaks the Wi-Fi connection then. I might give that a go. I'll have a look. But I'll be able to show what I mean anyway, so let's go in and have a look. So that's the Red Bull Ring time trial done. Nice and easy again. The fact that my car's knackered doesn't mean anything. Nobody's worried, nobody cares. And that's another. Oh, I am so close to that fame. I reckon I might get it in the stream. You know, that fame. That'll be some more gold. Skip the video. Right, just to mix things up, then let's have a look. Let's have a look at an endurance. So let's go in there. Let's see what the top 3 places are. So 11, 11, 8.7. That might be achievable even with a rundown car. I typically expect to get between 8 and 12 miles with a rundown car. So let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. So endurance is you're given 60 seconds, and then every car that you pass, you get an additional 10 seconds, and you just got to go as far as you can. And every time you complete a lap, you also get a number of seconds added to your time that's available. The maximum I can get up to is 89 seconds. So what I always do is when I'm there, so here I'm at 86. So it won't go to 96. So I just stay behind until that drops below 80, and then I'll overtake the car. Now there's quite a number of cars in front of me. I think this lap is at least 2.5 miles. So it's just a case of whether or not I can go round the circuit 5 times. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can do it. In terms of how, when you do a lap, how many seconds you get, I think there is a calculation. I seem to remember it being for every mile of the lap, you get 8 seconds. So if a lap is 2 miles, you get 16 seconds. If it's 3 miles, you get 24 seconds, approximately. It's not exactly that, but it's as good as. So this is going to be actually at least 3 miles, so 24 seconds. So again, in terms of maximizing what's available to me, I need to make sure that 24 seconds can be added to my timer, remembering that the limit is 90 seconds. That's the max your timer can go up to. So I reckon I'm there. I reckon I only need to get round. Yeah, let's overtake that. There we go. I think this is fine. I'm not going to break the limit. 84 seconds. I think I can do this in 4 laps. So if I can get round in 3, I've got a really good chance on the 4th lap of at least coming third, if not coming first. Let's see what we can do. There we go. So I'm already catching 7th. So 7th is 4.4 miles. So I'm there with that one. Let's go around the outside of this. There we go. Brake into that corner so we can accelerate out. Or that turn, should I say. Okay, so we're catching 6. We're close on 6. I don't think I'm going to get first. I don't think this is going to last 12 miles. But we might get We might get third. That's 6. Yeah, we might not even get third, actually, thinking about it. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Oh, well. We'll get 5th. Got 24 seconds there. We might catch the car in front. There we go. 7 miles. I think I needed at least 8, didn't I? So I'm going to end up finishing 4th, probably. Maybe not even 4th. There you go. So that is... That's that. There you go. And so that's the thing. So let me just do a test then. Let me just... So I'll just take this off screen again. Let me just do a quick test and see if I put this into a slightly different mode, does it kill the AirPlay again? So if I do that, no, there we go. Right. Okay. So if I go back here, then what I'm going to do. Oh, no, I have killed it. Have I killed it? Oh, why is it not? Yeah, there you go. Try that again. There we go. That's better. Right. So this is just a little, well, it might not work. So I've got airplane mode on and it's still obviously working. So if I shut all this down, now open Real Racing 3 back up, effectively reset anything that it's got cached. So I'm going to go back into that endurance and see whether or not it only puts in computer opponent distances, which should be a lot less. And if it is, that's a bit more achievable. Just little cheeky little things like that help you achieve. So let's have a look. Let's just see if that has worked. So if we go into endurance, is it any better? No. No, it's not. So that hasn't worked either, has it? There's no point in doing it. Get that off screen. Right. So what I will do then is I'm going to service my car, which effectively what that means is I can play videos to take the service down to 0. So I'm going to do that off screen, so you guys don't have to watch the videos. And I'll just robble on for a couple of minutes. So while that's doing, what I'll then do is if I go to, I'll tell you what I've got coming up. Okay, so on Tuesday, what I'll do is I will do a live stream and upgrade fully the last 2019 F1 car that I've got to upgrade, and that'll be the Haas. So there'll be an event for the Haas. I'll do that on Tuesday, similar to what we're doing today. On Friday, so that's Tuesday the 3rd. So my stream will be around about 11 o'clock, and then Friday the 5th, sorry, Friday the 6th, I'll do an afternoon stream like today, and it will be an event. So the Acura NSX GT3 limited series. So that will actually be an event that is available to me. So I'll do that on Friday the 6th. Then the next event is on Wednesday the 11th, and this is for the Jaguar C-X75 R3 spec. Now, I already have that car, but it's I think it's a limited times, a limited series. So that's not been presented before in Real Racing 3, which is why it's available to me. So even though I've got the car, I've never done the event. So that will be on Wednesday, the 11th of September, and that will be a morning stream. And then on the 16th, which is a Monday, so 16th of September, another event comes available, and this will be for a second F1 car. So I'll do that in the morning. So that's on Monday, the 16th of September. So they're the live streams I've got coming up associated with Real Racing 3. The Real Racing 3 game. Now, while that's going on, I've almost completed all of the roller coasters that I rode in the US. So I think the final one of them is published on I think it's the 13th. Now, on the 14th, I've got to republish one of the videos that I did because it was off missing, basically. So that'll be released on 14th. And then either on the 15th, which is a Sunday, or the 17th, which is a Tuesday, I will be releasing my pilot episode of Rider of Roller Coasters. Now, this one's going to be based in Flamingo Land, but it will then move into my series 1 of each theme park or amusement park, of which there were 33, that I visited in the US. So that will roll into September and on into October. So that's what I've got coming up. So hopefully there's quite a lot of content there. So I hope there's a bit of excitement for it, but we'll see. Fully understand if there isn't. Not a lot you can do, is there? So yeah, lots of content coming up. Right, this car is almost serviced now, so I'll put it back on screen, and that way you've avoided the ads. I did put up a stream where I was doing all the ads, and I didn't get hit at all, so I don't think it really matters. But just for safety, I'll take it off screen. Right, okay, so car's been serviced. We're at 32%, and I'm going to do the speed snap. So I know we can get this up to 50% for sure. So let's do it. Go, go, go. Oh. Slow, so we can accelerate out. 108. Ooh, that were close. I think we did get to 108 there. It's just whether it's enough. Yes, we did. There we go. 108.52. Can't have been too much ahead of second. Let's have a look. 108.31 in second place. So that was close. And next, let's do the head-to-head. So we're at 34% head-to-head. I do like the head-to-heads. I'm going to do something different here because I'm going to go behind him so I can then overtake on the inside. Oh, I'm going to get dirty. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, almost. Look at that. Doesn't get any closer for slipstreaming. So I reckon now I can overtake him on the inside of this corner. There we go. I do like head-to-heads. They're the best. Head-to-heads are funny though because it's one of those things where there's only two cars, so you don't get first, second, and third. You either get first or you didn't achieve it. So that's the only problem with a head-to-head, I guess. There we go. Look at that. We're storming. We're over 100 yards ahead of him. Break into this corner on the inside. Go out to the outside. Trim that corner. Almost 200 yards ahead. Got this one in the bag. Another video I'm thinking of putting together because I start off my US trip in Orlando, and the very first roller coaster that I did was Mako, which is a 200-foot high B&M hypercoaster. So it just scrapes in as a hypercoaster, being 200 foot. And I rode it on the Tuesday. So I got in May, and then I rode it again on the Sunday. On the Tuesday, there was hardly any trim at all. There's one trim on there, and I don't remember feeling it. But then when I rode it again on the Sunday, that trim had been increased. So I'm going to put a video together of side by side of the one that I figure had no trim and the one that had a big trim, and we'll be able to see just what impact it has in terms of the overall speed of the roller coaster. And I reckon it's huge. I haven't done that yet, but that's another thing that I want to do. Because the one thing that I found when I went out to the States is they have a lot of B&M hypercoasters, but the problem is half of them have trims on that are quite, they trim heavily, and sometimes they have more than one. So it's definitely something to talk about, and it's something I think I can visually show as well, which I think sort of proves the point. So when you're speaking to people, he said, "Oh, my favorite coaster is this." You might find that you speak to somebody and they go, "Oh no, I didn't like that ride at all," and it is more than likely to do with the fact that it might depend on the day of the week whether a roller coaster is trimmed or not. Although I do think that trimming issue is specific to B&M hypercoasters. 38%. So let's get these two done. Speed record. So the Red Bull Ring. So where is that? 171. Now, what's the betting I get second here? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not start at the start line. I'm going to go back because I reckon I can beat that time. Maybe not then. Well, let's give it a go anyway. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go all the way back here and let's see what speed I can get. I'll just do it from here. There we go. So this is allowed. This is just starting from way back from the start line so that I am passing the start line at quite a high speed. What I'm going to do now is turn off any auto braking. Can we get to 171? And the answer to that is yes, we can. There we go. And that sometimes is how you need to do speed records. A little bit of legal gamesmanship is what I'm calling it. It's not illegal and it isn't cheating. It's just a bit of gamesmanship. It is a game, and that's all it is. Well, there we go. Notice on the rest of the lap, I wouldn't have got anywhere near 171. So first, 175.89, or even closer to that. Fame level. So we must be at 40% now, I guess. 40%? Yes. Right, head to head. In case you've not heard this before, I like head to head. Let's see if we can get this one done then. There we go. Just on the corner, and we're through. And we are 100 yards ahead. Half the lap done. Take this corner. Oh, back end loses it. Now this corner coming up, I always found quite hard. You've always got to brake into this. There's very few cars that you don't need to brake in. They just slide out. There we are. I think I actually made that look quite easy. And round. Still 100 yards ahead. I'm not pushing away though, which is not good, is it? So let me just have a look where he is. He's a bit back. All right. So so this is probably about a 2-minute lap. We're almost there. 200 yards ahead. Final corner. Oh, lost it again. The back end. 2:05. Another win. So that's hopefully around about 42%. Takes us a little bit closer to that fame target. We could almost be back up to 1,400 gold. Don't play the video. So 41%. Okay. I've got a speed record, so let's do that one. 210. I'm just going to let this go. There is a way of going even quicker, but I'm not. I'm just going to let this go. Let's see where we get without. It just involves not starting at the start line and just going back a bit again, because that bit of the track is the fastest bit of the track. But we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. There we go. Final part. We've got equivalent of a little chicane coming up here, and I think it's a case of trying to get out of it at 100 miles an hour. So I'm doing 115 there, so I've got as good a chance as I can give myself to hit 200. I mean, was it 210? 202, 206, 208, 210. Ooh. First, there we go. Woo! Close again, though. Look at that. That doesn't get any closer. 0.05 miles per hour. Miles per hour faster. Durability is going down there a bit, so let's have a think about what else we can do. Skip video. So 43%. Not doing the hunter. I could do the elimination. I won't do it. Another hunter. Elimination. There's another hunter. Head to head. Right. I think I might have to do one of the events I don't want to do. So actually, let me do that hunter, because that hunter is Hockenheimring, which is a shorter lap. So let's give this a go. So 510 yards. 510 yards, and we're 1,000 behind. So we've got to catch the car up and then get 500 yards ahead. Let's see what we can do. Thousand, 900. Try and keep it smooth. 800, 700, 600, 500. 400, 300, 200. Come on. Oh, bugger. Well, overtaking him, I don't think I'm going to get 500 yards ahead because I smashed into him. So I might have slowed him down, but I've slowed myself down. 200, 300. Then again, I might do it. No. No, not a chance. Yeah, second there. Yeah. Wasn't far off it though, to be fair. Again, I probably would have done that if I'd not hit the back of the car. Never mind. Let's do another one. So we're at 45%. I think we need 3 races. So let's see. Let's do another. Let's see if there's another short hunter. Let's do this one. I wasn't looking what it was. I think it was it 522 yards. Come on, let's go. What are we ahead? So again, it's another 1,000. So 1,500 yards in total to do. 900. 800. 700, 600, 500, 400. Let me touch and go in, isn't it? 300, 200, 100. Right, car's in the wrong place again. Get out of my way. Technically, I wasn't on the grass. It was sand. I'm going to do it. It's going to be close, isn't it? Fourth, third, no. Third that time. Some improvement required. Right, let's have a look where we are. Third. Okay. I'm going to do an elimination. Didn't even touch beyond 45. So I'm going to do an elimination. So let's again start down the bottom end. They shouldn't be easier, but I always feel like they are. So elimination. And we're coming up to 2 hours. Right. We'll get first here. Get first here. The car will need servicing. I'll do the time trial before I service it. And then I will need to service it. But then we'll get over the 50%. There we go. Fourth. Come on, get third. Third. Oh, close. On the tail. Stay there. Close. Third. Let's see if we can push on from third. Come on. Got at least a minute to try and get second. Oh. Oh, come on. Yes. Second. And we've got a minute 20 to try and get first. Assuming that we don't get overtaken ourselves. There we go. Caught up. We're going to get first. We're going to get first. And then we'll do a time trial. Oh, it depends. If the car's only a little bit in the red, I might attempt an endurance. Here we go. First it is. And the worst we can finish now is third. And that is about to change to second. And I'm going to have a bit of fun, I think. Maybe not. Because I'll pause that up. And there we go. First. That was easy enough, I guess. So we're going to be up to what does that mean? We're going to be up to 47%. Now there was a bit on that service left, so I am really tempted to do an endurance, because if I can do an endurance, yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. So I'm just trying to think which is a good endurance for or track for I think the Italian one's one of the worst because you really do need pace on that one. Nürburgring. What was the one that I attempted before? Wasn't that Nürburg as well? Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got it twice. So that's the Grand Prix. What's sprint circuit? Let's give it a go. We can only not win. No one gets harmed. Oh God. 12 miles. Congratulations, Tony. You picked the wrong track. I'm not going to get 12 miles, but we'll give it a go anyway. I'd get 12 miles if the car was, in a fit state, not needing a service. But never mind. Let's give it a go. So 80. Right, stay behind this car until we drop below 80 seconds. There you go. Same again. I mean, I've got to go 6 times around the bloody lap. I can't see that being possible. Let's just keep on these cars' tails. There we go. Oh, probably only lost a second. It's fine. Now we get to the end as quickly as possible. So it looks like being 2 miles. So we are going to have to do 6 laps. That's not going to be possible, I don't think. 6 laps. There we go. 88. So I'm putting money that I finish 4th. And obviously that's our dollars, not real money. In case anyone was thinking. 80, 79. Oh, there we go. Keep on going. $3.2. There we go. Go. Punch it. Overtaking, overtaking. So let's get this. On the outside. So that's 2 laps. I'm not going to do it. I don't think so anyway. But we'll not give up. We'll see how far we can get. Can we beat 8 miles? Can we get to 9? Can we get to 10? Can we get any more? Oh. There we go. 5th, 5.4. As I said, we'll get to 4th. And then you've got to wait another 6 miles before the 3rd position. Yeah. Yeah, no way near. Not to worry. So what I'm going to have to do is finish the time trial, then I'm going to have to service the car again. But it's not a bad effort. I mean, I'm up to 7 miles. Again, you can imagine if it was you just had the computer opponent, which you would get if you was offline effectively, it doesn't tend to go any higher than 6.4 miles. I would have done that quite easily. But obviously, I can't turn the Wi-Fi off if I'm using AirPlay to share my iPad. Should have really known that. There we go. Yeah, just eight. So, time trial. We're so close to 50%. We're so close to that. Time trial. Let's see what we can do here. So really, all I've got to do is just stay off the walls. That'll just take my lap away. There's no need to go as fast as you need to. The car's already knackered. Just get round safely to get that 2% and take me very close to the 50% overall. There we go. That's the hardest bit, not to hit the wall. So hopefully I'll be all right now. And we're done. Almost there. I've got a bit more. Oh, look how close I am. Oh man, I've got to keep going until I get the fame. Got to. It would be rude not to. So I'm going to click service. Let's have a quick look at what percentage we've got. Skip the video. So we're at 49%. That is so close. So again, I'll just take this off screen and I'll play some videos to take that servicing down to take it down to 0%. I'm just having a look and see what I'm going to do as a race. I'm thinking the elimination. Yeah, that'll do. And that might take me over the fame thing as well. So fingers crossed. A 5-second video. That's good. Nice and quick. Another 5-second video. So again, I should be able to get the car serviced pretty quickly. Less than a minute, hopefully. 20-second video. Almost done. Less than an hour to go now. Another 20-second video. So I think another 3 videos and then the car will be serviced and good to go. Almost there. So I'll do this up to 50%. I've got time trials and online gaming, and this car will be used in online gaming, which I think is why it was on offer. What they typically do is they'll put a car upgrade on offer. One car from the list of 3 cars that's on the online gaming, and then 1 car from the free pre-listed cars from the time trial for that week. It just so happens the car that was on offer, I'd already got up to 100%, fully upgraded on the time trial side. Right, hopefully we're almost there. Just one more video to get it down to. Yep, there we go. Done. Right. So back on screen. Elimination, we're at 49%. So this is going to be, fingers crossed, for 15 gold and maybe some fame gold as well. Now let's have a look. I'll take as I said, really close to 1,400, and pretty much pays for the upgrades that I had to apply this car. I'll also have a look if I hit 70% on the road collection overall completion. That's got to be close. So 5th, 4th. Got a minute to get to 3rd. Steep and then turn sharp. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy into 3rd. Stay on that tail. Not quite slipstreaming him now. Almost there. Oh, it's going to lose it. Yeah. Oh, oh. Come on. 20 seconds to overtake. There you go. Got 40, 50 seconds to get to 1st. See if we can do it. Sure, I've seen that guy before. He's been in a few races, ET 300, whatever. If it's ... Sure, I've seen him in races before, as in this series. Now, I'm not catching him up, and I've only got 21 seconds to go. So worst I can finish is 2nd, and I'm currently 2nd. And I'm not catching this guy for 1st. But it's not a problem because I think I'll still do 50%. There we go. So a lot of seconds there, to be fair. A lot of seconds. I don't think I'm going to get so close, though. So close. Got to carry. I've got to carry on this stream and get to that. So we are at 50%, taking it up to 1,343. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Skip the video. Let's come out. Let's see. Are we at 70%? No. No, we are not. Right. Okay. So I'm going to go to the online gaming. I'm going to use this car. See, there it is. And it's a lot better than the other cars as well, by the looks of it. Yeah. So Bugatti. So what I tend to do I don't normally do online gaming, but there's free gold to be had. And I say free, you just have to race a couple of times. And I normally get between 5 and 7. I think I got 6 last week. So I'll do a couple of races, see how we get on. Book me gold, so to speak. And then if I haven't still broken the fame record, we'll do a couple of time trials, see if that can take us over. Oh, this is taking forever. Who are we waiting for? Whoever this guy is. Oh, no, he's gone now. Excellent. Yeah, he literally left the race. Right, there we go, in the lead. Always find when you go into online tournaments, you typically win the first race, maybe the second race, and then they seem to put you up against people that are as good as you, if not slightly better. But this is 2 laps, and we'll have won this. And I'm telling you, fame is going to be pretty close. I reckon it's going to be so close. And that will take. I'm sure that will now take because it take me over the 1,400 mark. So I get this car over the weekend upgraded to 100%. I think by Tuesday I will have close to 1,500. In fact, tomorrow is the last day of the month. So as I play or go into the game every day, the reward for tomorrow is 30 gold. But due to the length that I've been playing it, I get 30 plus 30. So I'll get 60 gold tomorrow. I'll get 62 when my fame goes up. I'll get 50 from the remaining races in the exclusive series. Yeah, I'd say it's looking good for being at least at 1,500 come Tuesday, of which there isn't, technically speaking, an event. So no gold to be spent. And indeed, the next event isn't until Friday. So I think I think that we're going to be back at close to 1,600 come next Friday. Mm. I just hope Real Racing sort out what they're doing and get those rewards out to us by some point next week. So I'm on the second lap. I am 120 yards ish ahead of second place. I should easily win that, and I have. Now I've got to wait half an hour for all the opponents to finish. Got quite a few people watching. Hello to everyone. Hope you're enjoying it. We've just got this car up to 50% now. I'm just doing the online gaming just to get some gold on the board ready to be collected beginning of next week. Right, it's just verifying the results. And I'm also very close now to achieving a fame level. Look how close that is. I don't think you can get any closer. I reckon another race that'll tip over. So I'm going to do another race. Maybe the Bugatti, I think, again. The Bugatti circuit, yeah. So we're almost there. We're almost at that fame level going up. Somebody's already dropped out. So we haven't got many people to race against. Am I going to be faster than everybody else? And the answer to that is no. I don't think so. Yeah, somebody's about to overtake me. There we go. This guy is really fast. But I also find when people are fast, they've got less control. So quite often I find that they go into the look. He's so close. You think I'm bad at driving on the grass, and on this particular, there we go. That's a red mark. So he's slowed down, and I'll catch him now. There we go. I knew that would happen. So he is fast, and looks like he's about to overtake me again. But he's also a little bit unpredictable. So he's quite often going to go off track. There's two of them now. So we're in a proper race here. And look, he's off again. There's me going around nice and steadily. And these two fighting it out, knocking 6 bells out of each other on the grass. There we go. Am I in third? No, I'm still in third. Yeah. Let's brake hard to catch this guy up. Oh, I see I've lost that there. Third is okay. Third gets you points, but it doesn't get you loads of points. He was almost off there. So I think I've pretty much got third. I might get second. I don't see me getting first. Oh. I think I want to come third, aren't I? Never mind. Third it is. Third it is. So I'm probably not going to do another online event because I can already see me dropping down. If I've come third in the second race, I'm not going to get much more, I don't think. But I think I put money on. I've probably got 5 gold there. It doesn't come in until obviously the event ends, but 5 gold a week, not to be sniffed at in this game. That is where gold is crucial. Come on, go over. There we go. Level up. So what have we got? Have we got 64 gold? 64 gold. Fantastic. 1,407. So that's another milestone. Excellent. We'll exit the game there. Skip the video. And as I said, 5 gold in the bag for next Tuesday, I think it is. I should say there, but ends in 3 days. So yeah, I've got so then basically Tuesday morning there'll be a reward for me. So that's fine. Right, so that's that. Time trials. Do we want to do the time trials? Let's have a look. So I've got 2 time trials. One currently at 25, one at 15. So if we do the one at 15, so this is a special one in the event. Now, when I did it, I think when I first did it, I was down in E, and then I did it again. I moved up to D, but I've not played it since. You can see it does creep up because you do tend to find the real good players play first, and then the average players play as and when. So you find they'll not beat your time. So you, over a period of time, end up getting closer and closer to that next bracket. I don't think I'm going to get it, but let's see if we can improve on my previous lap. So let's have a look. Right. So I'm two tenths up, close to 3 tenths. I am 3 tenths up now. Brake, get it right. Yes, excellent. Do it again. There we go. 4 tenths up. I think it was 0.6 to the next brake, so I'm not far off, you know. Oh, come on. I'm now, I bet up to 8 tenths. Oh, now 6 tenths up. That's not bad. That is so close to the next level. So close to 25 gold there. Look at that. Like, you don't get any closer. Now, I reckon just through so many other people playing, I might end up dropping into C. And I've got 9 days. So we'll see on that one. There we go. 1 second. So, F1 Champion Series, check. Porsche, we upgraded it. We got to 50%, check. Online gaming, check. Time trials. Well, we've done one, so we've just got one more to do. So, time trials. So, again, if I just go into here, I'm well in D. I'm not any better off in D, though. I thought I was a lot closer to C, but it doesn't look like I am. And if I'm a second off, I don't think I'm going to do particularly well here. These two cars are not as good as this one, so I'm going to have to do this one. $116.191. I could have sworn I got done better than that. Maybe not. I thought I got to 114. Oh no, I'm getting confused with the Tuesday's event for the F1 cars this year. So I'm only slightly up, so I don't think I'm going to particularly improve. Slightly up still. Slightly up. I don't think I need to brake here. There we go. I'm just matching my shadow. There's hardly anything in it. It's a shame. I'm not going to find a second, that's for sure. Oh. No. Go on. Look at that, 0.1 of a second up. It's noting it. But, you know, improvement. That's what matters. Small improvements every day. Makes you better, not perfect. There we go. That's it. That's all the bits and pieces done for today. So I reckon that by Tuesday, I will be at close to 1,550. That will be my target in terms of gold for Tuesday's stream. Now, just one more thing before I go. So, here we go. So, the videos that are getting released over the next few days are as follows. So, Saturday, there'll be a POV of Tempesto. Sunday, a POV of Loch Ness Monster. and then Monday, Pantheon, POV of Pantheon gets released. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back doing more Real Racing 3. Right, I'll end the stream there. I hope you've had fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on the next live stream for Player of Games on the Fifth Guardian channel. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye.